Hello everyone, hope we're all good. And today we are going to be doing a comparison video between the 2021 Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan and the 1990s Pifco 7-inch jelly fan. Now these two fans are very different, and so the Pifco 7-inch jelly fan is another childhood fan of mine. The Pifco 7-inch jelly fan I got for my birthday because it was my birthday quite recently. It was only my birthday last week. And I got this and I opened this up. I knew about this fan already. This was specially purchased off eBay for me by a family member. One of my family members purchased this off eBay. Quite a good price this one was. And yeah, it's in very good condition still. It has been used before, but it does still work, which is really lovely to see. And with the Pifco 7-inch jelly fan, something as a treat as well, I also received the original box with this fan as well. When I first opened it last week when it was my birthday, when I first opened this fan, it was packaged. It was safely packaged away in its original box. Then I got it out, tested it, checked it still works alright, and it works beautifully. And obviously it's a lot better built than the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan. The Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan is just not a good fan at all. The quality of this one is just rubbish. I'm not really sure how long the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan will last. It depends how much use I give to it. The Pifco 7-inch jelly fan I might use a little bit this summer. I'm not sure though. I bet in the next few months or so, when we get sat there hot in the summer, I bet I'm going to be using this Pifco 7-inch jelly fan to keep me and my personal area cool. Because basically it's a 7-inch, it's a 7-inch desk fan basically. And the reason why it's in a very nice blue colour is because it was a children's fan. So that's why it's in the nice blue colour. Now, the reason why I wanted the Pifco 7-inch jelly fan, the reason why I wanted the Pifco 7-inch jelly fan here was because my cousin used to have one of these, but my cousin doesn't have their one anymore, as they got rid of it, about 13 years ago. As their one got much more use than my one here, as their one was the only fan they had for themselves. And the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan I just got to test the whole fan out, see if it's any good. It doesn't look very good, but I mean, I'm just referring back to when I first bought this one. Just bought it to see if it was any good, even though it doesn't look very good. And yeah, it's not the greatest fan, I must be perfectly honest. Obviously the Pifco one's better. And the Pifco one I think the Pifco one's a little bit more powerful as well. Because the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 here has got a 15-watt motor, which 15 watts for a 6-inch fan, that's not really that great, not good at all to be honest. And the Pifco 7-inch jelly fan here has got, as surprisingly, got 30 watts, and I think that's even more unusual for a 7-inch oscillating desk fan, even though the Pifco one's is 1 meter bigger than this one, or centimetres should I say. Anyway, the Pifco 7-inch jelly fan's more well built, because obviously it's an older fan. it's older, so it's better built. Yeah, so I think, yeah, obviously because my cousin had one of these, the Euro, I think the Euro for this Pifco 7-inch jelly fan is like a late 90s, I think it's a late 90s fan. It looks late 90s because I think it's got to be a very late 90s one. Like, it could have come out in like, this one could have come out in like, its year has got to be like between 1996. So the Euro for the Pifco 7-inch jelly fan has got to be like 1996 or 1998 for this one. 1996 or 1998. I don't know. But it's certainly a very late 90s one because of the design of the motor cover, because obviously every fan has a design of the motor cover's grill at the back, and that motor cover design, that motor cover grill looks 2000s more like. So this one's definitely from like the late 90s. And anyway, so yeah, the Pifco one, it wasn't in mint condition, but it is still in very, very good condition. It still works really, really well. That motor still sounds really, really nice as well. And obviously, I don't know how long the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan's going to last for. I can tell you, it depends how much I use it. Not sure how long the Dunelm one's going to last for. Because Dunelm fans are sold very, very cheap and nasty now. Not the greatest quality. Whereas Pifco is the best quality. I mean, apparently, well, yeah, I know, for some reason, Pifco actually still exists. Pifco still make fans, but they're not great now. They're not great as when this fan was still around. They're worse now. I'll probably end up going somewhere and buying a Pifco 12-inch desk fan for £12. These wouldn't have been expensive. I think these used to be, I think from loads of like electrical shops, where like places like Argos. I still remember you used to be able to buy these from Argos in 1997, I think. Used to buy these from Argos for about, about £10, I think. It's the most cheapest Pifco fan available. Yeah, so anyway, we'll just turn it to the sides. Yeah, again, the backs, they look alright. Obviously, the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan doesn't oscillate, whereas the Pifco one does. They've both got carry handles. I think the Pifco one's got the best carry handle. With that, you could, well, if you didn't hold on to it long enough, you could easily drop the fan and it breaks. Whereas the Pifco one, I don't think would break at all, despite how well it's built. I know on the camera the Pifco 7-inch jelly fan looks kind of a darky blue, but it's a tiny bit lighter in real life. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Must have not been looking properly. Yeah, so it is the exact colour. I got a little bit mistaken. There is the exact colour on the camera. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, they're just pretty basic fans. I think the Pifco one's obviously the best one. Just move it out slightly, just so the Pifco one's got space to oscillate. Right, so we can now switch them on, start them on the low speed. Wonder which one's the most powerfulest. I can easily tell the Pifco one's definitely the most powerful. simplest. Yeah, so I think the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan is the most weakest, whereas the Pifco one is quite powerful. So that's the lowest speed setting. When I switch the Pifco one up to high speed, it really takes off. Yeah, the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan, even though it's on high speed now, it's still quite weak in airflow, whereas the Pifco one is still relatively powerful. The Pifco one's certainly higher in power. So we'll just put the Pifco 7-inch jelly fan on oscillate. Has a cute little oscillate, doesn't it? While it's keeping my personal space cool. I'm joking. It just looks it's just basically a tiny fan. It looks quite cute when it oscillates. Just of how much it oscillates both sides. So the Pifco 7-inch jelly fan's special name for its colour is ocean blue. Pifco used to make they used to make 4 exciting colours available. They called it because not sure if you've noticed, you probably haven't, but I did show you in the first video I made of this Pifco. It still has the old key features sticker, and it says all the interesting details about it, and it says at the top, available in 4 exciting colours. And in the future I'm going to try and get those other colours, and if they're easy to come up on eBay. So obviously it's eBay where this fan came from. It just looks so cute the way it oscillates. So anyway, we'll just put them both back on low speed. I think the Pifco one would be quite useful for overnight use. Because the Pifco one's nice and quiet, more quiet than the Dunelm one. The Dunelm one is not the quietest one, obviously the Pifco one's the most best one. Right, so I think we'll turn both of them off now. Which one's got the better spin down? I think they more like stopped at the same time, because the Dunelm one was sort of in the lead, but then the Pifco one stopped. I think that's both alright. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see ya.